sex again. So which
Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
That or just how do you feel about interracial marriages?
I'm against it.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
What about you, Gian? Do you believe in mixed love?
Mixed love, man. Love is love, bro. I love my snow bunny. I love my Latino. I love my Asian girls. Nick,
I gotta ask, Nick, how do you feel when you see a black guy with the snow bunnies? Like, is that some guy like Russell Eugenides?
she's gonna get BBC, Nick. Your white girl's gonna get.
Well, the problem is, all these white girls always end up getting their ass kicked and then left behind. That's what typically happens. What?
Are you asking by who?
My black boyfriend.
Oh, okay. So you trying to say we out here beating these white women? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, that is something that happens. Maybe not you guys. You guys.
Nico, this is your friend?
I just met him on stream. But Jadian, one thing I'm gonna say, you're reading the Malcolm X book right now. You know who else was against interracial marriages?
Malcolm X.
Yeah.
So he's saying the same thing on the other side.
That's not the point that I'm working.
Sneeko does this thing where like he conflates if somebody agrees with one thing, hey, just be clear, you know, he also agrees with that other thing that he says.
You agree with everything he agrees with, right?
Right? Just FYI, you can be a free thinker. You can disagree with somebody that you may follow or agree with, you know, customarily.
I actually don't even know what to think.
I don't know what to think.
I was waiting for him to back it up with some science.
No, he just said sometimes.
By that logic, sometimes white people shoot up schools.
Well, that's actually what he's literally about to say now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, look.
The fact is that he's blaming all black guys for beating white girls.
No, he's saying they're very likely to. You know what I mean? They might just be like, oh, wow. That's what he's trying to say. He's not saying all of it, but he's saying a lot of it.
Relative infancy, but the scenes are already developing into quite a spectacle, and that is foreseen. What do you expect from this, the greatest of all time? Terrific stuff so far.
That is the first, even me trying to give Sneeko the benefit of doubt in this conversation, I understand what he's trying to say. It's just that I've never actually heard the stereotype that black men beat on white
First time I heard that.
I've never heard that stereotype before.
Wow.
Like, even I understand what he's trying to say, it's a stereotype I've never in my life heard.
Sneeko's a fan of generalizations, though.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he likes to see.
I know.
Even when they're not accurate, he still likes them.
Yeah, even when they're not accurate at all. Even though we can pull up the facts about it, it still wouldn't matter.
And that is an insane thing to say. My God. Like,
it is. So very insane.
And Sneeko's half right about, like, black people get away with saying a lot of shit that if any other race or person says, they get smacked. They get smacked for that. But at the same time, it doesn't just mean that all generalizations make sense just because they exist. And I don't know what sphere of person the top left guy lives in.
His name is Nick Fuentes.
I actually I've never heard that.
I've actually never heard that stereotype ever.
Wow.
Never heard it. I've literally never heard that stereotype before. But it gets worse than that.
It gets worse than that?
Someone say that black people beat white girlfriends. Like, I've never heard this before, ever.
That's what white people.
His girls is black. His girls ain't even white.
What they do? Well, I guess black, white.
Finds himself eased off the
I
ball.
told a story about this on my show a couple weeks ago.
Shit. It's sick.
The thing is, I value
the right flank. Now, what's next?
I also have a view of sexuality that I'm Catholic.
Ortega.
So I think that people should get married before they have sex. They should have sex and have kids. And so I want to meet a wife, and I want to marry her and have kids. I want my wife, and I want my kids to reflect my identity. And that's something that's important to me. My heritage is important to me. My identity is important to me.
Wait, what's your heritage? What's your identity?
I'm half Italian.
It's a peaceful. It's found its way to him.
Are you going to meet somebody who's like identity that, or just?
Are you waiting for it?
What the fuck? And I actually really wanted to answer on this question.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
White and Catholic, someone who's going to look like me, and generally, I don't think it needs to get too precise, but
think those are bad parents though. The ones that like have like this grand plan for how the kid is supposed to be.
Yeah, for sure.
You should definitely just give them the tools to survive in life. The kid should definitely decide at a certain age. Like, they get to decide, this is what I want to dress like, this is the type of person I want to be, these are the things I'm into. You can't just put basketballs in their face and expect them to be in the NBA. But also, like,
I also hope he doesn't realize, like, you do realize, like, that is the same way that you look the way you looked, even though you're mixed, your child, if you dated a black woman and had a baby with a black woman, would not be dark skinned. It would be, she would look mixed. Sneeko is mixed, and you can't really tell what he is. You are also mixed, and you're not clear on what you are. So you believe that you're not going to identify with them because it came out light-skinned is crazy. That just doesn't make any sense at all.
He's arguing, like, he wants his kids to, like, know Italian culture?
Yeah.
And, like, more Mexican culture?
But no, he just sat there and said he's completely fine with just the Italian part. The Mexican part,
they have to be Italian.
Yeah. Italian and Catholic.
I understand Catholic, but like if you're already mixed, like
already mixed,
like
he's already mixed.
I understand wanting your kids to be Catholic if you're Catholic.
So there you go. I think this is a very pivotal point, and I want to show you this. This is what you were speaking about in the Sleeper. People can just say things.
Lovely goal. Perfect poise to set himself on the strike.
Also, you just said something. He may genuinely believe. I'm not like sitting here questioning if he truly believes what he's saying, but this idea that we sit here and we may be quote-unquote cautious with our words, and that's just going to allow us to be bigger. No. People like him say crazy things all the time that he may truly believe, but that can definitely galvanize a group of following that is bigger than somebody who's willing to just try to play it safe, which is so weird to me because, like you said in the interview with him, it's so weird because he says these things that could be viewed as crazy by the masses, but because he says it, you believe him like you think. Even though it could still stem from this idea of just getting followed. But if we say something that may be identifying that there's a gray area in the subject matter, all of a sudden, you don't really believe that, dog. You playing it safe, dog. You just want the brand deals, dog. That's all you want. That's all you want. But he just saying something crazy for the sake of saying something crazy potentially, and all of a sudden you default to believe that he really believes it. So because he's saying crazy shit, I ask you a question. Do you identify more with the religious side or the religious?
My favorite line of questioning.
You just said it. You literally just said it. You fighting against just because of the race, even though you identified, you just said it. You identify more with your religion. You just said it, bro. And your religion's more foundational. Come on, bro.
Here's the thing. I mean, that's
hardly anything between the sides. Score is 1-0.
But I want to have a kid with green eyes like me. I want to have a kid with I don't want to have a kid.
But you're Mexican. You have Mexican in you.
Okay, but I have brown hair. I have white skin. I have
Bro, you don't mean light skin.
Nah, he's sick.
Yeah, nigga, you're weird. You identify. You literally identify that portion of the Mexican. Just like, I'm white.
White in me.
You just identify that you are also mixed. And you came out looking this way. You believe that someone has to also be white or has to look specifically like you for your child to look that specific way as well is dumb. That's dumb, bro. Even if, hypothetically speaking, even if there was, like, you didn't date black, even if you dated Asian, just so that
Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries to get it forward quickly. Diaby. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Gets it back.